Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to truly understanding a topic. Today, we're digging into a book that promises some real transformation. Yes, I Can Be a Networker by Hushan Preet Singh.
Yeah, it's quite a story. Singh, came from a middle-class background, ditched the typical 9-to-5 corporate life because, well, it wasn't fulfilling his dreams.
Right, and then a network marketing seminar changed things.
Exactly. It sparked something. He went on to found We Group, and his mission is really powerful. Harger say successful networker, Nickel Joe financially free ho.
Which translates to, from every home, a successful networker should emerge who is financially free. That's quite the goal.
It really is.
And our mission today for you listening is to unpack this guide. We want to show you how the book suggests you can become a successful networker using the right system, training, and crucially, mindset. Maybe even in just 90 days.
Well, let's get into it. What's really interesting is how Singh tackles network marketing right from the start. He clears up those common myths.
You mean like the whole scam or get rich quick idea?
Precisely. He frames it as a legitimate business model. It's about direct distribution of products or services, building a team, your network, and earning fair commissions based on performance.
So it's definitely not just about recruiting people then. That seems to be a big misunderstanding sometimes.
Not at all. The book makes it really clear. Patience, effort, consistency are vital. Selling the actual product, customer service, training your team, these are key. He boils it down to a simple formula.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It's product plus people plus process, network marketing success. Simple, but it covers the essentials.
Okay, product, people, process. Makes sense. And one thing that often comes up is the cost. How does it compare to, say, starting a traditional shop or business?
That's a huge point Singh makes. The barrier to entry is, well, tiny in comparison. You might be looking at maybe 500 to 20,000 rupees.
Wow, okay. Versus potentially lakhs, hundreds of thousands, for a traditional setup.
Exactly. Plus, the network marketing company usually handles things like inventory. There's potential for passive income, and often really good regular training and mentorship is built in.
So it's more like buying into a system.
Yes. He uses the McDonald's analogy. It's not just a burger joint, it's a proven system business. That's the potential Singh highlights.
That McDonald's comparison really clarifies the system part. But, even with a great system, people themselves can be the biggest roadblock. The internal stuff.
Absolutely. And Singh tackles this head on. He says success is 80% mindset plus 20% skill set.
80%. That's a lot riding on mindset.
It is. Most people, they focus on the how-to, the skills, but Singh argues you have to deal with the internal toxins first.
Toxins like what specifically?
Things like shyness, worrying what will people think, that feeling of I can't do this, or even waiting for money before putting in the work, those hold you back.
Okay, so identifying those is step one. But how do you build the winning mindset? What does that look like according to the book?
It's about becoming a learner, always open. Having a long-term view, he says, think of it like growing a tree, not making instant noodles.
I like that analogy. Patience again.
Definitely. And embracing rejection, seeing no as just next opportunity. It also requires daily discipline and thinking abundance, not scarcity or competition.
Right, focus on growth, not what others are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, mindset sorted. What's the next big action step the book emphasizes? You mentioned follow-up earlier.
Yes, the power of follow-up. Singh says, fortune always lies in the follow-up. And honestly, this is where so many people drop the ball.
They just assume a no or silence means never.
Pretty much. Or they feel pushy. But the book explains, look, your prospects are busy. Maybe they're confused. Maybe they doubt themselves. Your job is to gently remind, motivate, maybe even inspire them.
So it's not nagging, it's nurturing.
Exactly. It's about building trust and showing you care. And get this, the book states that most conversions actually happen between the 5th and 8th follow-up.
5th and 8th. Wow. That requires persistence, like that Ramdev Sharma example you mentioned. Took him 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months of follow-up before he joined. But then he became a really active, successful leader. It just shows persistence pays off.
It really does. So consistent follow-up is crucial. How do you turn that consistency into real momentum, especially when starting out?
That's where the book introduces the transformative 90-day game plan.
The 90-day plan. Okay, what's the idea behind that?
These first 90 days are presented as this sort of golden window. It's your chance to really build momentum, lock in good habits, and start building your team.
And Singh himself used this. Did it work for him?
He credits it significantly. He shares achieving a highest weekly payout of 2,043,000 rupees in a week. Okay, that's serious validation.
It really is. And the plan's purpose isn't just about a quick buck. It's designed to forge strong habits, develop essential skills, help you get that first income breakthrough, and start building leadership qualities. So it lays the foundation.
Hmm.
But ultimately, is it just about the money? Or is there something deeper?
That's a key point towards the end. The journey evolves. Singh puts it very powerfully. When money is the goal, you save yourself. When purpose is the goal, you win the world.
Wow. Say that again.
When money is the goal, you save yourself. When purpose is the goal, you win the world. It shifts from just earning to making an impact, helping others find their own financial freedom.
And you see that reflected in the stories he includes.
Absolutely. People like Ramdev Sharma going from a lab worker to a six-figure leader, Sunita Baga, a housewife finding success as a businesswoman, or Kishan Lal, who overcame previous failures to become a top achiever because he stuck with the system and found that purpose.
Incredible stories. Okay, so let's wrap this up for our listeners. What's the core takeaway from this deep dive into, yes, I can be a networker?
I think it boils down to this. Real success in network marketing isn't magic. It's about, first, understanding the actual business model, not the myths. Second, building that rock-solid winning mindset.
The 80% part.
Exactly. Then, mastering consistent, caring follow-up, committing fully to something like that 90-day plan to build momentum, and finally, connecting with a sense of purpose that goes beyond just the income.
It's a complete package, really. System, mindset, action, purpose. So here's something for you to think about. Considering these stories, this clear plan laid out by Singh, what's one specific action, maybe something just outside your comfort zone, that you could take in the next 24 hours to start your own 90-day journey? What could that first step look like for you?